Alright guys, it is time to go hit pull. I'm just gonna drive away from my house here in a sec after I clean off my hands a little bit so I don't look like a fucking grease monkey, or so my hands are kind of clean and don't have grease and oil all over them. That way I get a more optimal lift because I can grip the bar better. If you catch my drift. Not really an actual thing, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe cleaner hands equal more optimal freaking gains, but I also just like to have clean hands because, I don't know. You gotta be a clean person, guys, alright? Don't be one of those gross dudes who fucking goes to the gym smelling like shit, you know? Don't be one of those freaking guys. My hands are getting pretty clean, but definitely still could be a little more clean. I'm a little tired today. But I'm a little tired most days until my pre-workout fucking kicks. And then I'm like, alright, let's train hard as a mofo now. That's usually how it tends to go for me, I guess. Only thing I hate is like the grease gets in like the crevices of your skin and you can't really clean that all too well. But that's about as good as it's gonna get. So let's head to Peak Fitness. Today's poll. So I'm trying to think about what's on the itinerary today. I don't even know. I think today is our day where we got like, for sure, like the underhand Smith machine rows, and then you got freaking, what else do we got? Oh, and then I think there's like wide grip lat pull downs. Oh, the single arm pull downs, maybe single arm row. I can't really remember if we have single arm row or not today. I guess let's pull out my handy dandy app real quick and see what we got. So, oh, my TikTok started playing there for a sec. There's my app. Oh, that lady was fucking rocking earbuds and smoking a cigarette. Yep, single arm pull down, Smith machine supinated rows, wide grip cable row, wide grip lat pull down, seated bicep hammer curls, and preacher curls. So we should be well set for a pretty good lift today. There's this country song I just got reminded of because I seen a lady smoking a cigarette. It's called A Cigarette by Gavin Adcock, I think is how you pronounce his name. I don't know. But he's like, the song goes like, caffeine, nicotine, fueling all my crazy dreams, and I've had a couple times. Wait, I fucked that up. I've had a couple lines. No, I think I had it right the first time. I've had a couple times. I lied and said I was fine, but I wish I was laying in a queen size bed with you. But right now, a cigarette'll do. Pretty good song. Pretty gets you going, you know. If you're ever at a function, guys, play that song while you're sitting around the campfire. And mofos are gonna be fucking stoked. Holy shit, there's a lot of people here. It looks like today's gonna be a parking on the street kind of day. And it looks like today I am going to be walking about a half a mile just to work out at Peak Fitness. So that's pretty fucking great, but I really do not want to walk that far. Why is it so busy here? This sucks. This This really sucks. Fuck. Okay, I guess we just gotta go in there and do it. So let's go do it. This one was terrible. I almost think I'm gonna ask my coach if I could just swap the single arm, just regular pull down neutral to this, because I feel like I can feel this a lot more and I fucks with it a lot more. So I'm gonna send him a video of this, see what he thinks, and maybe we can switch it out. But I'm not sure, but that was good. That was really heavy too, so I'm really happy with how that went. We'll do 2 more sets of those and then see what we got to move on to next, because it's fucking busy here today. Gee, my lats already feel pretty pumped. So we'll do our last set here, and then we're supposed to do Smith machine rows if I'm not mistaken, but based on the status of Smith machines right now, I don't think we'll be able to make that happen. Maybe. We'll see. If we can't, we'll try and do cable rows. If that's not available, we'll do machine row. If that's not available, we'll do assisted pull-ups. If that's not available, then I don't even know what the fuck we'll do. I guess let's do machine row. I don't really know where else to go, so we're gonna do that. That's pretty good. Moved up 10 pounds from last week. And last week, after, I don't know why, just like, I can just feel like such a nice tight squeeze when I use these D handles versus just with the bar. So I like it a lot better. I feel like I can push myself harder, which I feel like in the end I just get better working sets using these D handles. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I seen a song come on. It was like a Darth Vader, and like Playboy Carti started playing. So I'm like, this can be a hard ass edit. And then it was just like, you don't know the power of the dark, and that was it. Nothing else. It was ass. Fuck. Okay. That felt great. So we'll do one more set. Hopefully we can stick around 10 to 11 again. I almost want to get like my own pair of D handles with maybe a better grip than this. This is just kind of hard to strap up to. It's a little small, but it does the job. There's another set of D handles that are like separate, not attached to this triangle like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. No, I'm not gonna pull it back, fuck it. But it's like two of these ropes attached to like a tiny triangle. And there's like two long D handles, and I'll find them every once in a blue moon floating around, but I don't know. I just don't feel like searching this entire place to find them, so I pick up these because these are always on the little rack of cable attachments. So anyways, you know, might not be a bad investment to just get some D handles to, and I would keep them in my bag because I know if I put them out here they'll go missing and people will use the fuck out of them. So sorry, Peak Fitness, I don't love all the users all that much, so me and a few homies can use it because it'd be a nice D handle attachment kind of system, I guess. Come on. Oh. I like still have not gotten my spine to decompress. I don't know why. It's been stubborn. I just need to find something like really, really fucking high up in the air to hang from, and that item I have not found yet. So I'm trying to think, what do I want to do next? Well, I need to do Smith machine rows. There's still not a Smith machine open, and I need to do either. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Someone just took it, so I'm gonna do assisted pull-ups for 3 sets, and then hopefully a Smith machine opens up so I can do some rows. If a Smith machine doesn't open up, I'll just grab a barbell, do barbell rows. So that won't be the end of the world to me, but we'll just replace these lat pull downs with assisted pull-ups. That's an improvement. 13, and usually we only get 11 or maybe 12. I can't remember. So if I'm able to do that my next 2 sets as well, I'd be happier. Not even 13, just like 11 to 13. If we could get like, usually I drop 1 rep every set of pull-ups. So if we could go 13, 12, 11, that'd be fantastic. Fuck. All right, let's, oh, I don't know why I always say that. 1 more set of these, and I don't know if I'll be able to do Smith machine rows, because I don't see a fucking Smith machine anywhere. It's kind of pissing me off, actually. It looks like we're gonna do barbell rows, which if we have to, I guess, not the total end of the world. One more. Fuck. Well, I guess. Looks like we're doing barbell row. Whatever. It's getting kind of hot in here. 3 more sets of these, and then 3 sets seated hammer curls. So probably just find somewhere to sit down, whether it be a bench or a stool or something. I don't know, it's pretty busy in here. Not many benches around, but 3 sets of those, and then I think it's 3 sets single arm preacher curl, I believe. Okay, 2 more sets. I really need to focus on these, like staying a little more narrow with my grip and almost being more bent over on the negative so I can really let my lats stretch out. But usually towards the end of the set, I get better about it because I'm like, oh shoot, I need to try and do that and really focus on using my lats and overall back, I guess. But more so lats, trying to stay narrow and pull elbows in. So we'll do 2 more. I'm gonna stick at this weight because it's good and our reps are good and the range, right range. All right, 1 more set. It's getting really fucking hot in here. Really hot. Ugh. A bench. We'll do our seated hammer curl somewhere or another. Don't know where yet though, but somewhere for sure. Let's see just quite how many sets I actually have. 13. Okay, 3 sets seated hammer curl, 3 sets preacher curls. Come on. Fuck. That was really fucking good. 13:30. I feel like on these alternating, I mess up my count a lot of times, but I try my best, and that's all that matters. But that's like up from last week and up from last week quite a bit. Went up 2.5 pounds and went up a few reps. But mind you, I also might have counted wrong. We'll see when I count right on my next set, if I remember to count right on my next set, and then we'll see if we can compare it to our last set and if it's accurate or not. So yeah, 2 more sets. One more. I don't think my count was off, but I do think that I need to wear my wrist straps for my next set. Because first set, you know, I don't think my forearms were affected, but the second set, they definitely were, because hammer curls gets a good chunk of your forearms pretty activated too. So for my third and last set, I'll wear my wrist straps and do it. I did drop 3 reps, but my forearms were burnt out before my biceps were. So I think that was kind of a key role in why I dropped so much. But I do think I counted right on my first set. I guess we'll see when I edit my video. Fuck, I really thought wrist straps was gonna help. That it did not do. That's all right. That was still a great set. My biceps are just about ready to be finished. We'll move on to a single arm preacher curl, which I think is available. You know, that's a pretty easy machine to get at. You know, it's like a common trope that most people love hitting arms, but people never use those machines, so. 2 more sets there. My biceps feel fucking fantastic. So does my back still. My back actually still feels pretty pumped up, and I feel like it's been a minute since we had a back movement, but my lats are definitely still decently inflated compared to a peak pump. But that's what sucks about hitting 2 muscle grips. You lose 1 pump like within like the last like 15 minutes of your workout. Then you have like not an incomplete posing sesh, but like when I hit my back days, it's like, okay, let's do our CLR back poses and be like, oh my God. And then chest days, oh my God. But now it's like on chest days, you gotta hit triceps after. So you lose a bit of the chest pump and the chest fullness. And same with back days, you gotta hit biceps after, lose a bit of that fullness. So, you know, but it's still, there's still always a pretty good pump left. You're late. Okay, one more set and we can pose. And hopefully we look pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm thinking we're gonna hopefully translate that and look pretty good, but we'll see. That was just an extra pedazzle move. It's time, bro.
I like those ones.
What ones?
They give us sweats. They're gas sweats.
Get them, dude. They came out with ones like these. You'd probably like. It's literally this, but the gasp lettering is like different, but it's like a aesthetic I feel like you'd like.
Bro, I want a thermal so bad, but I want to spend $90.
Everything is 50% off,
I understand that. $40 is so crazy.
bro. It's
good quality. Get the sweat.
you buy Supreme underwear for like $40, bro. You can get a Gasp T-shirt.
Like what the fuck?
Tricep looking crazy. The gradient difference between forearm and upper arm.
What do you mean?
You're so light.
Oh man, don't hate the player.
I'm not gonna play. I got a MacBook today.
Okay, mister. When I was like, when I was like, no. When I was like gonna buy a MacBook for Meadow, River's like, dude, do not buy her a MacBook. That's so fucking stupid.
iPad, because she's gonna use an iPad more than she uses a computer at college.
The MacBook is so clutch, dude.
I have both.
Yeah, I got a MacBook for Christmas.
Pro. I got the Pro with the M4. With the
I'll have
M4
the
Pro.
M4. I'll have
I have the M4 Pro processor.
What year is it?
This year, it's brand fucking new.
Alright, guy.
Got it today, asshole. I got the Magic Mouse too.
What the fuck is that?
The mouse, Bluetooth. And I got an iPad, so I can have that as the mirrored screen. Pull my documents over.
My train.
Sage is gonna squat at 315 for 10 today. He's on a honey pack.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You see that? That's fucking greatest.
Did you show him the fucking Landry Ziggs shit?
Bro, you want to
Oh my
see
god, dude, her fucking notes.
her notes?
On Instagram.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that one TikTok she made with the whole note thing.
Huh?
I don't want that shit to get brought back up.
Wait, what?
Don't you remember that fucking?
freshman year? Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Beware the one. I can't even remember how that song goes. It's like, beware the line. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. That Deftones song. It's pretty fire. But I wasn't actually listening to the Deftones version. Well, it was like Deftones, but it was like a Hood Trap remix. You know? Certified. What was that one meme from like a super duper long time ago? It's like, Certified Hood Trap remix. It's your boy, Gangsta Style. And it's that one fucking comedian, actor, guy, gal. I don't fucking know. I probably got the quote wrong. But anyways, guys, good ass song. Deftones is a fucking banger ass band. And I just found out today, I just like was working and I seen a notification on my watch and my dad was like, would you want to go to a Metallica concert this weekend? And I was just thinking kind of like, that sounds appetizing, you know. Metallica's pretty old and I know damn well a Metallica concert would be sicker than fuck. And I was just kind of thinking on it. I was like, it's on Sunday. So I'm like, if it's on Sunday, that means, you know, I'm probably not going to get back until later at night, you know, who knows how late. But I'll probably ride with my dad. So I was like, okay, I probably wouldn't have to drive there or drive back because it's in Colorado. So there's like a 4.5 hour drive. I'm like, but that's like a concert I don't want to miss, you know, it'd be a blast. And I'm like, I guess I probably just won't. I don't think I should. And then he texts me, he's like, hey, I bought 4 tickets. He was like, so do you want to come? And I was like, fuck, he bought tickets? I was like, no, I can't say no. You know, and I was also like, I guess I don't live with my parents anymore. I probably gotta try and, you know, make them somewhat happy so they don't get all angry with me. You know, want to do the best I can to keep a good relationship with them and stay in their favors. Because neither of my parents really have great relationships with their parents. Well, I guess my dad's relationship with his parents is alright, but my mom, like, she doesn't really have a relationship with her mom. And I remember it was really sad because this last summer, I hadn't seen my grandma probably in like a year or two. I remember I used to see her all the time when I was younger, but she's just kind of a closed off woman, I guess. And I remember it like fucking, it was like a knife to the heart. So I knew where she worked, right? She like works at some like tiny little Western store at this mall in Cheyenne, which is like 2 hours from here. And I was there for Cheyenne Frontier Days, which is like a huge fucking state fair, like one of the biggest in the country. That's what Wyoming's known for, if you were wondering. So I'm kind of just like, okay, I wonder if she's working. I'll stop by because I was like at the mall with Meadow, and I figured, well, I wonder if my grandma's working. I haven't seen her in forever. So I go in there, and lo and behold, my grandma's working. So I'm like, oh, awesome. I'll say what's up to my grandma. And then I go in there, just, trying to say what's up to my grandma. And I go in there, and obviously I'm kind of expecting her to notice me, right? Like, notice me, like, right away. And this motherfucker didn't notice me, guys. It was fucking heartbreaking, Sorry, I'm really trying to focus in on this parallel park. I am not the greatest at it, but I am trying to improve. I'm also trying not to be too big of a pain or look like a dumbass to my neighbor. There we go. I think I'm off the curb. Maybe. For the most part. Fuck, guys. Sorry, I'm really trying to lock in here. There we go. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. Anyways, yeah, I went in there. I'm like, hey, Grandma, how's it going? And she's like, do I know you? I was like, it's me, Nolan. And she's like, oh, hey. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck does she not recognize me? Yeah, that was sad, but yeah, my mom doesn't have a great relationship with her. She has a better relationship with her dad now than she used to. But my mom's side of the family's just got all sorts of different lore. My dad's side of the family, I don't know. Not really much lore, just like, you don't really see his side of the family much because they're kind of scattered all over the U.S. But yeah, I don't really got family I see that often because I don't have any cousins my age because my mom was the oldest sibling. I do have an aunt who's my age, my mom's youngest sister. I know, it's weird, guys. And I'm actually a day older than her, so it's a really weird origin story there, trust me. But it's because my grandpa's a fucking pimp. That's really all I can say about it, is my grandpa's a fucking pimp. I don't really know how else to describe it, but say it how it is. My grandpa was just a fucking pimp, bro. He was fucking anything that moved back in the day. He was a horn dog, which gotta represent, I mean, gotta respect. You gotta respect it a little, Can't blame a guy. But anyways, guys, I feel like I've been on kind of a tangent. That was a really good lift today. I'm really happy with how it went. I feel like we're really packing on some good size. So now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna eat my dinner. What else am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna eat my dinner, and then I'm gonna edit my video, and then I'm gonna read a bit of my comic because both those Batman comics came in, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So that's my current plan of attack. Let's go do it.